personal profile to see if I get the notification to see if Emano Talk is live. Because it's fucking Thursday. And we're going to get shit popping.
Let's get it, bro.
Because it's fucking Thursday.
It's Thursday, brody. Thursday night at that. You feel me?
Let's see.
We live.
It says we're live, but I don't see it actually. Oh, wait. No, not yet. Still not. Wait, maybe. Maybe it's just loading on Twitter. Let's check Twitch. Yep, Twitch is live. So that means Mixer's live because they go out at the same time, which has to mean that now, last but not least. All right, Twitter's about to be live or should be live any second, but whatever. I know we're live on Twitch and Mixer, so we got people to entertain that means. What's good? What's fucking good, bro?
We live.
Let's see if we got the channels going. I got the channels right here.
We drinking water, H2O, smoke big dope in his garage.
Yeah, we are live. Yeah, exactly. Smoking big dope in my garage. Sorry, Mom. I know you tune in too, but yeah, we smoke weed at this house.
Yes.
It's okay. Weed's okay now, guys. It's 2020.
Yeah.
We're live, though.
Yo.
We are live, though.
Let's get one on the...
Yeah, first and foremost, happy motherfucking Thursday, people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my uncle made fun of me last time because I said happy motherfucking Sunday. I was like, it is a happy motherfucking Sunday because I'm happy as shit.
Yeah.
But welcome to Emano Talk. Y'all know the drill. It's 8 p.m. Yes, we're actually on time this time, so... Shout out YVY, our guest today.
Yes, sir. How you doing? How's the people doing today?
Bro, I'm sure they're good.
Yeah.
If I'm good, they're good. That's how I look at it, man, because we're just spreading the vibes, right?
We're just spreading vibes, bro.
Yo, I known this kid, 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Like, we spoke before, but, like, I known this kid face-to-face for 25 minutes, and I've already feel like I've been in the fucking Twilight Zone. This shit is wild. Like, like, yo, we're lit with it.
Hey, bro, it's just raw energy, bro.
It is
positive. It's just doing it for the love.
Hell yeah, man. It's all about the love. It's all about the blessings. All about the growth. That's all we like to talk about. We keep it positive over here at Emano Talk, but I hope y'all are having a beautiful Thursday. I know YVY's hoping y'all had a beautiful Thursday.
Beautiful Thursday.
And although it is a beautiful Thursday, we got to start this off with a little tribute. Yesterday, a life was lost too soon. Or lost way too soon. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. But rest in peace, Pop Smoke, man. 20 years old, bro. That shit is... insane, man.
Bro, real talk. Even before this happened, people were saying that he's had New York. Even Santoyo was telling us he's had New York like Bobby Schmurder levels of energy.
Oh yeah,
50 Cent levels of energy. That's how
everybody I know from New York has been like really like telling me about him for like 2 years now or something like that. Like he's really had that shit on lock for a minute.
Bro, I only got hit to him 4 weeks ago, and let me tell you, the moment I started bumping it,
come tell the people.
Oh yeah. So the moment I started bumping Pop Smoke. It was like 4 weeks ago. I just found out. My homie VV has been telling me for months, but I just listen to Florida Jits. But, bro, when I listen to his shit, it hit.
Yeah,
and when
man.
I turned up at the club with it, that's when it really hit. I was like,
yeah, like for me, it's like his music. It wasn't like some extra. Like I mean, like on a sense, it was like extraordinary because it was a very unique sound and vibe. But like it wasn't like he was like on some like crazy lyrical shit. And even though he could be though, he was very versatile in that sense. Not I don't want to say very versatile, but like we've seen videos of him obviously freestyling. Yeah, like you can see where he comes from. And I always like to tell people it's like Travis Scott meets Chief Keef meets 50 Cent meets DMX.
It was a rare blend and it worked.
It was like it's wild, bro. And it's like to hear that like honestly, let me say it like this, folks. Jealousy, greed, and all that shit don't blend.
Hey, yo,
jealousy should
stay blessed.
Jealousy should be a motivator, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, that's what jealousy should be. Like, yo, if you're jealous of something, you should work harder. Go obtain it, earn it,
bro. Facts. Let's start there too, because it's like I'm the type of person where it's like if someone's doing better than me, that only just be like, yo, I could do that too. Let's win. Let's not like fuck this, man. I gotta, to the point where you gotta take a life.
Yeah, it should never come to that, bro. And it's like even to take some possessions. I bet you if like something popped up like where if they were to maybe like actually like be honest with this man, so maybe some run into him in the streets or some shit like that, and like I don't know on some like yo I'm hungry, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. I bet you had a better chance at him actually handing over the shit you probably went to go steal.
Facts.
Than going to murder this man and take the little bit you probably took.
That's a weird thing though. That's what we were just talking about in the room. They didn't even rob anything. They didn't.
It was just a. That's
hit.
what I'm saying, bro. That's some fucked up shit.
But we do know he's a Crip. We do know he did time. Like it's not like he's some pops. You know what I mean? He's really from that. So it's like we got to think about that other side of the life that we don't even know about.
Yeah, but even with that shit, bro. Like I understand, like it has its rules and its laws and all that. And like I mean, obviously I don't got no experience in it whatsoever or anything like that. But I feel like at the end of the day, bro, like we're humans, man. Like we're all going for the same shit at the end of the day. And a lot of us in this country specifically, we're now facing the same struggle. So it's like whether even like if you look at race, like whether white, black, Spanish, anything like that, it don't matter. Like, yo, at this point, we're all fighting for the same thing.
And that's one of my main songs on Bloodline, 5G, 5D. That's why I made that shit, because it's like, if you ain't on this like high dimensional level of thought, that's what spiritual people call it. You feel me? Whatever you want to call it, level. Bro, what are you doing? It's 2020. You feel me?
People
you're still
sleep
worried
on
about
spiritual, mental.
Yeah,
right?
you still think killing someone over a material thing is worth something. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do, bro. Like real talk, I'm trying to be like the Zach De La Rocha of like rap, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of Zach De La Rocha, first off, I want to ask you, how old are you, bro?
22. Just 22 in December.
Okay. So that boy's 22. Yo, how come you know about Rage Against the Machine? Kids your age don't even know about that shit.
The video games I grew up playing, like all the old Tony Hawk's, old SmackDown versus Raws, they all had these soundtracks. San Andreas, like because when I was born in PR. You feel me? I was just spending like I don't even speak English. I was born in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Shout out to all the Boricuas. You feel me? We live, but it's like I came here as like a jit toddler, and then I started playing video games, and that's when I found out about rap, like on fucking San Andreas.
Is that like some shit that helped you learn English?
Damn near. I still spoke it.
Yeah.
But that's what really is like, damn, I just found out about hip hop. I was only listening to reggaeton, like island shit, you feel me? But yeah, that's what made me find out about hip hop, just video games, to be honest.
Yo, because it's wild. It's like, yo, like kids, I don't even want to say kids, man. It makes me sound like old man. But like, yo, like I'm turning 28 this year, bro.
Okay,
I'm feeling older, man. I'm feeling like the old head. Yeah, oh no, I'm still young, but like when like y'all come through, bro, like honestly, it does make me feel a little older. But I'm like, yo, but honestly, like it's making me happy, because it's like I can't wait for people to hear this kind of conversation. Like we're gonna get into it. Like it's wild, but taking it to Rage Against the Machine, man. Like I grew up on that. Like I started playing guitar when I was 15, so that's like 13 years now. And like Rage Against the Machine was like one of those inspirations. And yo, one of the cool things like that I feel like I could compare you to Rage Against the Machines about is like Rage Against the Machine, like you can't describe their sound. Like, how are you gonna say like it's hip hop? How are you gonna say it's rock? Because it's like you got Zach De La Rocha rapping on like some rock, but it's like not only rock, because then Tom Morello comes in with a solo, and it sounds like it's some outer world shit.
Bro, it's by far, I could definitely say this is my number one artist, rapper, even though he was a rapper and a poet, because he made that song with KRS-One. Remember, they had a song together.
Who, him and Zach De La Rocha?
Yeah. Oh my
shit.
God, it was
probably from way back.
Bro, they was doing.
But no, he is still a rapper in my opinion. Yeah, like there's nothing you could say about. Like I even say Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers is technically a rapper. Like if you go back to Soul to Squeeze, like he raps on that song, and that song was made in I think it was 1990.
Yeah.
Yo, so like you're telling me like he was around like the early stages of hip hop. Like is he a full-time rapper? No, not at all. But he blends that style.
He blends it in. You feel me? And my favorite artist, biggest inspiration when it comes to writing, bro. Like. That's what really clicked. Like, yo, like it just clicked for me when I heard Zach. You feel me? Zach was the Chico Jet. I grew up in Sunrise. I grew up in.
I was gonna say.
So like, just seeing that unity in the band that's all my friends are like. I barely get along with. It's weird, but like, I don't know. Most of my friends are either islands, and that's it. It's sort of weird.
Yeah, and it's just like,
and then like,
it's great how everybody though is able to click in that sense, right? And it's like it's almost like, yo, this was meant to be. In exactly. Like it don't even feel like, yo, like that's just my dog. Like no, like,
and it's and
like I was meant to meet this person.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how I feel like it's going on with everyone, with the team, just everyone on new people I'm meeting. 'Cause that's another thing I've been doing this year. I promise. Like I'm gonna just start taking every opportunity. I had opportunities before, but just cause I low-key never even wanted to come up in music. I was just like, I'm gonna just be a myth. I just wanted to be like a broad myth. I just said,
honestly, it kind of feels that way too with like the way like you release music. Like it just feels like, all right, like this is made, like have it.
And it's hard, people. But I got to a point where people telling me like, no, you're like onto something for real.
Yeah, bro.
People were like, yo, you're sort of spazzing dumb hard. I was like, fuck it. So then that's when I started taking it serious.
So like the reason like I brought up comparing you to Rage Against the Machine isn't because of your sound, but it's like because of the idea that I can't describe like Rage Against the Machine with words. And it's like when I listen to your music, like I kind of feel the same way, because it's like, you know, being from Broward, you obviously have like roots that kind of like have that X-related sound to it, and a lot of people will probably tie you to that.
Bro, definitely energy-wise, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like,
and I own it because it's like, in my eyes, Broward County legend. You got to give props. He paved the way before that wave. Whether it's ignorance, whether it's truth being spoken, obviously majority of that wave was a lot of ignorance, a lot of like, yo, we about to just kill people for hit licks. You know, it was spazzing. 2016 was a wild year down here. Even got to a point where he got killed in the city, bro. That's how wild it got.
Yeah, and like so, for me, like I feel like when you hear like shit like that, right? It's like I feel like a lot of people were just spitting because it's like, yo, like this does sound dope, and didn't think about what they were saying. Because it's like, yo, like at the end of the day, like people should realize like I'm a rapper, like not a gangster or something like that. And it's wild, but the craziest part is like X was about his shit.
He was about it. He was about it, and you know, living that life comes with consequences. You choose the path, you know. Everyone knows what they're getting into at the end of the day.
Yeah,
For real. Because it's like, even with what you rap about, it's to a certain extent, what you speak into the fucking raps, bro, the energy might hit you back, for real.
Yeah, exactly. It's like literally that speaking it into existence kind of situation, right?
So it's like, obviously there's life, there's like natural shit, there's natural selection, there's fucking the speaking to existence. There's so many things into play in the universe. That's why you just gotta respect whatever is higher power. Because to think that we're you know what I mean, we're so in control, we're not.
Nah, honestly, I feel you on that. Like how you said higher power. It's like, yo, like I always tell people like thank God a million times, like all that stuff, and it's like, I could say God, but like truth be told, it's almost like, yo, like really like something beyond it is like controlling it. And like I feel you on that, because like a lot of people be speaking shit, and then it's like, I mean, I always hate to bring him up on my show, but 6ix9ine is like the perfect example. Like he spoke a whole reality into existence.
Hey, he's a clown.
Yeah, like that was some real clown shit, and it's like everybody knew the moment all this shit went down, they were like, this is what's about to transpire. Like we all already know this.
And
like this kid is obvious.
We were just speaking about that too in the crib, bro. He was getting extorted the whole time.
Yeah,
he
the entire time.
Yeah,
that's why he went on the radio. He's like, what else am I gonna do? Like at this point, and like he fucked it up by doing
the 9
shit.
Trey blood. At the same time, he should have been smarter not to trust a jet like that.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about though in that world. But like that's neither here nor there to an extent. It's like, you know,
positive. Just we grew from that.
Yeah,
I have bad karma. It's not like I'm perfect. You feel me? I grew up
We're all
dirty,
human.
But it's like it never got to that extent though, where it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You gotta respect energy, bro. Yeah. That's what Zach did. He made me conscious young though, and that's what I'm saying. It's the same raw energy, but it's like, bro, it's rap about something else than that, bro. You feel me? That's what it's about for at this point.
Yeah.
People, even the people in general pop, like people that listen to hip hop, they're getting tired of like dumbing their shit. You might think it's not, but you see all these rappers coming up now, they spitting, bro.
2010 through 2019, I believe, was like hip hop refiguring out its structure.
Yeah.
And it's like now 2020 and moving forward, it's like, all right, we got our structure in this new regime, because it's like with SoundCloud, like rappers and all that shit popping up, and it's like, I hate to use that term, but it's like that's the best way to like kind of put it, because it's like the SoundCloud rap era. Yeah. It's like now they become more established, and like the ones that are true to the game are the ones that remain.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. And now it's just straight spazzing. You even see people like Westside Gun. That's
yo,
how
I fuck with Westside Gun.
They bringing back a whole style. It's like, bro, no drums, and they spazzing, selling out shows.
Yeah, man.
2020 it's a new shift, bro. At this point, bro, if you're letting what other people think define what you want to do creatively, you're fried.
Yeah.
You can do anything at this point.
Exactly. And that's what I think this is all about, because like before it's like you had to rely on the record labels and shit like that. It's like, yo, now you're really in a new regime.
Bro.
But yeah, man. So like your sound has that X influence from it, but it's like you also got like 3-6 vibes to you. You got like that old school New York vibe to you.
Yeah.
You got some tracks that don't even sound like anything I could truly describe at times. Like no lie.
That's my bread and butter. That's like, I make the bangers, obviously, because I'm just a Florida shit. I need some bangers, but like the shit that I feel like we're about to get into, I feel like that's where like that's where I'm gonna make my own sound.
I think it's a good spot to start at too. So let's get this shit popping, man. Let's get them listening to a little YVY, because I know y'all don't know about YVY just yet.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna start playing off the Sucio EP. I'm just gonna stop it when I feel like it, because what I fuck with about this, before I jump into it real quick, I fuck with how you take these EPs and like you just leave it as like one long MP3, because it's like, yo, like listen to it, watch it transition, like let it develop in your mind, and it's like, I could do that, and it's like the little bits you put in between. Yo, I just fuck with it, but I'm gonna drop it so they know.
I wanted to have that fucking like a project vibe, like you just have a piece, like I can't even skip it. I just gotta play
it. I gotta just play it.
I love that.
That shit's dope, bro. So this is the Sucio EP by YVY. We're just gonna let it run until we feel
Bill
like
Cosby.
It. Oh shit. Wow.
Running off on everything that they put in my set. Kill the club, dying in the cut. Really be the best. Don't just get flocked by my 4445. Show spit, big dick, you sleep lullaby. Big bitch, rock deep like a carnival ride. But a chick hard-headed shit, it come as a surprise, ho. Ride with my shawty, I went down with that hoe. Lord, please give me loot, what's yours ain't yours no more. Mama boy, soft nigga, still kicking yo dough. Black plague, drop top with the 424s. 222 plus 4444. I'm 6 feet deep, how this slime got me low. This pale white bitch do supply her own blow. 98 lock, start to smoke in that road. Ready to bust, don't know who to trust. Trigger finger itching, fell victim to the bugs. Fell it off your body, man, your rhythms of a bitch. Cut off on my hair, cause I don't give a fuck, G. I never fall, not a futon or a hoe. Die by the sword, living life by the code. Dusty like the chalk, on the pavement in the fall. On this dope, don't make a ghost, Lord forgive me, maybe so. 7 days to die, watch the video like every life. Kiss the ring, bitch. I said kiss the ring, bitch. Every time I drop a tab, I see it turbo graphics. Pregnant hoe, she buy my pack up to go give her that fix. Fuck okay, decide to call me nigga or spit. Fuck his wife, said she need that damn, I'm full of tea, them fit. Man, I'm sip my fucking skin is rotten, hanging fucking patches. Pull that Glocky out my lap and you go poof like magic. Going black, you can't touch my stats. Have you seen my tap with the step or a fucking spaz? Bury you should best. Give me that, give me this and that. Greedy for the pack, just for that. You can hit the mat, lay you in the chalk zone.
I don't really understand how these hating ass just live life where they pockets on rub. Really been through some things, think the mind need healing, re-up. It's time for the smoke. I don't really understand how these hating ass just live life where they pockets on rub. Really been through some things, think the mind need healing, re-up. It's time for the smoke. Name another squad colder than us. New ink on the flesh, it's a cut. Ruger ready on the hit, let it buzz. Preach a peace, but boy, don't act like a duck. Peter Parker, pot the Perkins, spidey senses went berserk. Really feel a lot in life, and that's what happens when you learn. Touch the stove, get burned, living clean, fuck a germ. All these thoughts inside my head is really none of your concern. Oh, I don't really understand how these hating ass just live life where they pockets on bro. Really been through some things, think the mind need healing, re-up. It's time for the smoke.
Let's let one more go. We're gonna let one more slide. We're gonna let one more slide on them.
We all got bones in the closet. Skeletons if you will. Self-improvement. Need guidance from a high force. Papa left me young. Knucklehead hopped off the porch at the age of 8. Doing dummy shit for cheap thrills. Skateboarding, throwing rocks at cop mobiles. Put a rock so gold, hear it in my voice. The struggle made me boy. You sweet, no chips, ahoy. Ahoy, matey, go walk the plane to all the phonies. La cuchilla de lamento en la boca, homie. Give me the trophy, I need the belt along with medals. Olympic gold grills in my mouth. Bacani Chico, savage but he lean low. Life is a balance, walk slow on a tightrope. Hey, club life, all I really know. Reincarnated back in 97. Dad 16, mama 19. Dope balls in the air. Bayamon 17, the young king appeared. Yeah. Wonder like, what the fuck am I doing here? Why am I alive? Why is this life we live so? My corrupted self-improvement is the mode.
If y'all want to hear the rest, you gotta go on SoundCloud. Check that shit out.
Sucio
That's
EP.
Sucio EP, bro.
Yes, sir. It's probably gonna be my last personal project for a while.
Like until you really like make like the project you want to be making.
Like until our first album. Until then, I'm gonna just drop like bangers.
Now, talking about dropping music, right? You be dropping in abundance. Now, tell the people, you be producing your own shit too? Because I be seeing snippets.
Oh, my God. Hey, shout out Kush Clark, though.
Yo, shout out Kush Clark. Y'all could check him out.
He set up the interview.
March 15th.
Sister.
Yeah. Hey,
And
shout out
he's
KK. K, I hope you watching,
Yo,
K.
hey, shout out KK.
K, I hope you watching. You said you were watching. You better not be fucking lying. I
Yeah,
swear to God, I'll
yeah.
see you at work tomorrow if you lying.
She set it up. Hey, Kush Clark really sat down. I've known him since 10th grade. So this is I'm at Kush.
His legit name is Kush.
Kush
Like,
Clark.
that's fucking wild to
Yeah.
me. His legal name is Kush.
And I'll probably come with him when he sides too. So fuck it, you might say the story again. But we were in 10th grade. What year? 2014 probably, dude. Like that era. He was in my English class, and we were just two fried jits. We just smoked dope, skated, we linked, and then he made beats, and then he's had this pay your debt shit since then, bro. Since before I even met, this shit been a vision with him. I didn't get to Kid a Club until I met like other rapping homies like VVS, Pat right here. You feel me? He's with me on the first track on Bloodline.
Okay, I was in my Bloodline.
Yeah, the Screamer, that's him. He was the one that was screaming.
Good shit, man. Good fucking shit. There's 4 people behind me right now. I just met them like, about an hour
Once
ago
we get a
too.
conspiracy, money outside for real. Cause
They're trying to convince me that Australia technically doesn't exist. It's wild. Yo, can you come tell them about Australia real quick?
Yeah, tell them
just
about Australia
slide
too.
and tell them about Australia real quick.
You got to, bro.
Like the people need to hear this. I'm sorry you got to go over this like a fucking gymnast, but you got it. Yeah, this is about to get wild. All right,
this is creep.
So here, I'm gonna let him take the mic real quick.
bro.
If you want, in the meantime, right, there's this mic down there. If you want to pick it up and set it up, just so we could get all y'all to talk, right?
Okay.
All right. So I know you can't really hear anything right now. Well, you can actually hear us. So just take it as we're talking to you, obviously.
Definitely.
Right? You see the other headset too down there? All right. Cool. All right. So just go in, man. Tell them about Australia.
Okay,
What are you trying to convince me about Australia again?
Oh, I'm not trying to convince you of anything.
Well, I mean, like I'm just finding out about this, so like you have to convince me essentially. So it's like change my mind. Like what's going on? Because I've been wanting
So
to visit
doesn't
Australia,
exist.
bro.
No, there's nothing there.
Here, talking to the mic. Tell them in the mic.
So Australia is all a hoax. There's nothing.
It's
there.
a hoax.
It's a hoax. So
Like, and you're
Australia's
sticking by
origin-
that definition of
Australia's
hoax.
origin is that it was a place where they took British prisoners because the prisons were overpopulated.
Yeah.
So you think really they took those people to a fancy space? There's just like a whole island continent here that we're not using. You think they just took them there? No, they dumped those people in the ocean. Australia isn't real. Australia is just pictures of like the surrounding land masses. Like
It's
New
just the
Zealand.
opera house.
Cause like it's the opera house isn't even from Australia. It's like it's in like Bangladesh.
In Bangladesh?
Like even like all the things, like all the animals and all like the life in Australia is like simulated. It's all just graphics. They have like giant rabbits called kangaroos, okay? Like T-Rex looking rabbits. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but we've seen kangaroos.
You've seen kangaroos? Okay.
Yeah, I've seen a kangaroo at a zoo before. Yeah.
Have you seen a kangaroo person?
I've never seen a kangaroo before. I've been to several zoos.
Yo, I gotta bring you somewhere so you can see a kangaroo. I'm
I've
gonna
never
figure
seen
out
a
where I had
kangaroo.
seen them before, but I know I've seen a kangaroo close before.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
Matt
it's
Hardy.
Mandela
Matt Hardy.
effect, bro.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me turn your mic up. Matt Hardy owns a kangaroo named Smokin' Joe. Matt Hardy, the wrestler,
Yeah.
owns a kangaroo named Smokin' Joe that he like practices boxing
It's a
with.
robot.
It gotta be AI.
Animatronic.
AI taking over.
Yeah.
Big time.
And then what was like another one you were trying to tell me about?
There's so many.
Bro, Mandela effect was going down.
Yeah, I feel like it was a Mandela effect. Maybe that's why like I don't know what
Bro,
kangaroos are. I
that's
feel like
just crazy.
Australia's not there.
Hey, do you remember Berenstain Bear or Berenstain Bears?
The Berenstein Bears.
Berenstain?
Yeah.
Okay,
Dude, it's
maybe
not.
we are from the same.
Yeah. Oh no. You can't convince me
I swear
otherwise.
to God.
Bro, don't tell me that. Not the Berenstein Bears.
You said Steen, right? Steen with an E.
Whatever the hell it is, Berenstein
Alright, so in
Bears.
history, I mean, let's see right now. Let's see. In history, supposedly it's Stain.
This is like that movie with Sinbad
Right?
called Shazam that everybody be talking about, but it doesn't exist.
Yo, I remember jokes about it. I just remember like so many jokes about it in movies, but I myself haven't seen it. But I remember like seeing like a commercial or like a promo
Yeah.
of
Bro.
like Sinbad in like a genie costume. That sounds
Look,
familiar to
It's
me.
Berenstain.
Yeah. All right, you're just trying to correct. Wait, Berenstain?
It's Berenstain.
All right, whatever. It's the same thing though.
No.
It's the same
no,
bears.
we all
remember
Let me see a
Stain.
picture of the bears.
Bro, even if you get an old book, like physical, fuck.
I mean, that's probably what it
it
says.
still say Stain.
No, I'm not surprised. I may have just gotten the name wrong. I haven't read that shit since I was like 4.
How does everybody?
How
mix
does
up a
everyone
whole
say
vowel?
Steen?
Because Steen sounds more logical, and I'm Jewish, so it's like, yeah, Steen. Like those bears are Jewish as fuck.
Yeah.
They were.
Shout out to Jewish Bears, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, but
Oh,
nah,
man.
dude, that's
Oh.
weird.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mike. The theory I thought up this morning. So, this one goes a little deep. You have to just climb down the rabbit hole, just drop like Alice.
Okay.
So, they say aliens came. Well, not aliens. I feel aliens are just humans from the future. But aliens
I
came
feel
to
that. I never
Adolf
thought
Hitler,
of it that way.
and they said, "Hey, start World War II or whatever," and they influenced him somehow, some way
That's wild.
to commit atrocities, right? He did like all kind of supernatural stuff. Everybody knows like all the Nazi conspiracies and jazz.
Yeah.
So when he started World War II, all the men from the Western world had to leave the homes to go fight the wars to protect the homes.
Yeah.
So now that's when the women took a new role, right? And they kind of evolved.
I see.
So you're saying
the
women
men-
are aliens?
Hold on. No. Women are still
Bro.
human beings. But what I'm saying is they took the men and they transformed them into machines. So men are now like kind of unfeeling because they had to go fight wars and commit atrocities.
Yeah.
And they came back and now like the status quo is different. Women have evolved. They're different from what they remember. them from.
Definitely.
So now there's like a disconnect between the women and children that are here and the men that went off to war.
Big disconnect.
So now that's where the 60s and like the entire like hippie wave came in jazz, you know?
Yeah.
So now
I'm sort of seeing that now
things
too.
are like just like that's what like
Women are way more free,
things
and I
like-
support it. OnlyFans, like get your grind, all the strippers out
you
there.
know, get your bag, stay in your bag, but
That's
now
becoming more normalized again.
Yeah.
but what it
Bro.
is like now we have simps. And simps evolve into cucks. And cucks evolve into pimps. And that's
truth
terrible
hurts.
for the people. That's terrible for the people. They
Damn.
were missing the fathers in the homes. There's like an absence of that because of like systematic oppression.
Yeah, most men are incarcerated.
Incarcerated. You feel me? So what have boys like growing up watching? What are their interpretations of men?
The media.
Yeah, that's just
Adam Sandler.
What
Being a
about
slob in movies, just being himself, not even like doing anything. He's not even like doing anything, but he's pulling baddies like Selma Hayek.
Well,
What's
he
going on?
said that too. He's like you guys never noticed I'm always getting all the hottest women.
And he see how he dresses though.
Yo, he just is mad chill.
Adam Sandler.
I aspire to be
Wait,
Adam
wait.
Sandler.
Was he the
chill in
one
life.
that he had like
Like he
a collar shirt with gym shorts?
Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore, bro.
Yo, that's so
Happy
lit.
Gilmore.
Yo, Adam Sandler got
Went
some
back to
swag, low
school.
key.
Yo, you know
He had a fucking
now.
flannel with gym shorts, bro, and
You right.
open toe
Yeah.
sandals.
Shit's wild.
He's in like 2080.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Mike.
He's living in a
That's
post
two
Someone switched his
violations,
head
bro.
With Billie Eilish's head.
What?
Like someone switched Adam Sandler like walking down the street with Billie Eilish's head walking down the street, and it was like the same fit. It was beautiful.
Whoa.
It was amazing. They both dressed so cozy. I aspire
Hey,
to that for real.
shout out Adam Sandler, Big Daddy, 10 out of 10, 9 out
Happy
of 10.
Gilmore.
Adam Sandler's the goat, low key.
You know
Low-key.
exactly.
Yo, I appreciate your crazy theories. That shit's wild.
Dirty fucking
But
creep.
they're not theories. So, oh yeah, I'm Duddy Creep on the internet.
Yes.
Hi.
Yo,
Um,
and you do animation too,
Yeah,
right?
animations and illustrations. I just got into animations.
Okay.
By far, I ain't
But,
gonna lie,
you know, I'm out here.
the sickest artist I know.
Yeah,
And my
we're gonna
sister
talk
and
more,
Creep
man.
and-
We're gonna talk more after this.
Yeah.
But I had to get the people to hear that real quick.
Bro,
That's
they
some
have
dope
to.
shit.
Thank
That's
you,
some
thank
crazy shit.
Yes, sir.
you. Yeah, I'm gonna slide out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yo, but that shit's wild, guys.
Yeah, bro.
Australia doesn't exist.
Australia does not
Australia
exist.
doesn't exist. Like I couldn't believe, like within the first like 10 minutes of me meeting this group, like that's literally one of the first things they told me. It was like, hi, here's my name. Australia doesn't exist. I was like, okay.
Wait, you didn't drop a tap today? Did you do acid today?
You know? This man had to tap into some crazy shit, yo. But let's get you the other mic back
for
real
sure.
quick. Yeah, we gotta get you the good mic. But we're gonna switch that up real quick. But yeah, y'all be fucking with YVY, and if you're just tuning on in, welcome to Emano Talk. The Berenstain Bears in Australia doesn't exist, and fucking Rage Against the Machines.
Oh,
and-
yeah, shout
yo,
out
this
to
shit's
that.
wild, man.
Yeah, bro. We at this point, is that even like, we just gotta support each other and grow and just be out more in the public, and we winning.
Yeah, man.
We just gotta stop being underground myths. 'Cause
Literally,
we all been like
we
this
just
for
gotta be
years.
killing shit ourselves.
Yeah,
that's
we
all
just
it
and
is.
support and have platforms like these, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
To where we could just grow and make South Florida a good scene again, for real.
Yo, South Florida's a beautiful place, man.
A lot of artists, we just gotta, you feel me?
Yeah, it's a lot of misconception due to shitty ass people, and it's like I'm feeling the good vibes come back. It's like, yo,
It is,
home
dude.
home is home again.
Home
like
is
that's
home.
how it really feels. Like Like there was some time where I was like, yo, no, I gotta get out of here.
2018, that time was 19.
For you, maybe a little earlier than that for me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, people. The raspberry iced tea's catching back up to me. But yeah, man. I mean, it's just feeling like a good time again. But let's get back into your crafts, right? So you produce too, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, Chris Clark sat me down, taught it to me like a minute ago, like 2 years ago probably. But then I forgot because my life just went. You feel me? I wasn't even focused on producing. And then like a couple weeks ago, he sat down again and boom, and I just been making beats like for the past 4 weeks.
Have you made anything that you put out yet?
Beat wise, I've been dropping shit under an anonymous user.
Okay.
That's
Is it
how
that
I
question
promote
mark
it.
shit?
Nah.
You don't want to reveal it. It's
No, don't
anonymous
say
as
it.
fuck.
Yeah, it's just some shit like I'm just practicing.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go live with it on the next project. That's what I've been practicing.
All right,
for.
good shit, man. Because honestly, like the fact that you get to create the sound you're trying to develop for yourself is really fucking dope. So, how old were you when you realized like I want to start performing shit? Because like, you were saying that like hip hop like kind of like just caught your ear from the get like when you moved here from Puerto Rico and like essentially was like a way for you to even like learn English. Is like
damn near.
How did you feel like? I'm sorry. When did you feel like yo like this is really what I got to do? Like I'm killing shit right now. Like I wrote some lyrics. Like I fuck with this.
Ciphers,
just having fun with it.
Like off the top, that's how it started. So it's like when I'll be spitting off top, just jit shit. Like probably 13, but it's not. You're not thinking about I'm gonna be the greatest rapper. You're
just having fun with it.
Exactly. So just ciphering my homies growing up be like, yo, bro, like you're actually hard. And I was like, yeah, you feel me? We just vibing. But
yeah.
I guess like over time I just kept rapping. Next thing you know, I got a Blue Yeti. Another big shout out again, bro, because I always had an idea in my mind, but our future.
Yeah.
Growing up as a skater, growing up in graffiti culture, growing up just
our future honestly like shook the culture.
They showed like someone a part of that side could make it in rap, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, I bet. So that's when it started to click. Our future.
Like I feel like our future like allowed people to start realizing like you could just be yourself and like, do great things in music and like that shit's dope because it's like yeah there were rappers that were being themselves but it's like like there was that like small square like that circle like kind of situation of like this is the only image that succeeds in hip hop and it's like our future came out of nowhere and they were like nope that's not what we're gonna do.
Yep. For like you said, from like 2000 to like 2010 was just straight South, big shirts, like you know what I mean, like stiff music, just killing.
The Gucci Mans, Young Jeezys, T.I. straight out of Atlanta.
Next, TD comes out. Next thing you know, our future, ASAP, is all these real deal artists pulling up. I don't really listen to all of them, but
like
it was
that
a wave,
pretty
though.
boy swag kind of shit with ASAP. Then you had the skater vibe from like Odd Future. You had people like Chance coming out that it was just like like just love life kind of shit. Like it was wild.
Yeah, and then it got serious again though.
Yeah.
After SoundCloud, but now, boom. I feel like it's just waves to this rap shit. I feel like now again, 2020, you see mad artists come out. It might be the new age Odd Futures, new age TDs, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and some of them even maybe like like how Griselda's coming out. It's like yo, they're like the new age like Rockefeller. Like literally, that shit's wild. Like Hove co-signed them and everything. Who
said you can't blow up? Oh, these guys did like 10 years in the pen and came out 30 years old, 35,
killed that shit.
And they coming up now at 35.
People don't even know these dudes about to turn 40 and shit. Like yo, they're killing shit.
They got fashion. That's the thing. They not weird old man.
Yeah,
Yo,
and the shit with like West Side Gun is like yo, he's dope because like he invests into like the wrestling side of things. Like he's a partial owner of like House of Glory Wrestling in New York. And like he be doing that fourth row shit, the fourth row shit with the wrestling clothing and shit.
So hard,
yo, wrestling fans eat that shit up. Every event I go to, I see at least one person in a fourth row. Yeah, no lie, like that shit's wild.
He's giving a music to that culture, for real.
Yeah, man, it's wild. Like what they're doing, like that's really like the example I feel like to follow because like they didn't switch up anything. They stuck with the formula and it worked out for them because it's just like yo. Benny don't need to hop on like a future style beat to succeed. Like everything he produces, he just makes in general.
It's just what they want.
Yeah, it's like literally what he's known to do, and it's like I feel that when I listen to your music, bro. Like I feel like it's like this is the sound I'm going for, and it's like you can even hear it at the beginning of the Sucio EP. Like that beat like sounded like a 3-6 style beat.
It's just like bumpy. It's probably like it's just like tweak music. It's just South Florida island shit. Again, a lot of Hackathon. I grew up subconsciously. I grew up listening to fast rapping, so it's like that's why I could rap fast, but like. I'd rather do the poetry shit. Yeah,
you'd rather people catch on to what you're saying than get lost. Because I feel like that's something that Eminem kind of like fucked up with. Is he got too stuck on being a fast rapper. And you go back to his old shit, yo, he spits like very like, clear, concise, like slow, like so people could catch to what he's saying.
No disrespect to M, but I never was a fan of him. I was a Matt Miller jit growing up, bro. I was a Matt
Have
Miller.
you ever listened to like old Eminem shit?
Some shady LP probably.
Yeah,
and like the 2008 when he was big.
Well, honestly, anything pretty much after the Eminem show, in my opinion, I don't even care for.
So,
Like everything before that, like that's actually good Eminem. Like I fucked with that, and it's like now he's just too caught up on being a fast rapper, and it's like people don't need to be like that because like even like Logic, I feel like Logic kind of fell off because he got way too caught up on this. Like I don't even think I've seen him post anything in like a year or two.
Bro, he's just weird. That's what happens, and they don't feel cozy being in hip hop. You could tell by the way the vibe. Even Eminem, how you a 40-year-old jit, right? 40 years old, dissing a whole new wave, bro. Like, if you hear all his new albums, all he's doing is dissing Lil Pump, dissing Tyler. It's like, bro, let these young bulls eat, bro, for real. Because it's like,
man, he's taking shit way too personal.
Yeah,
it's like that's not what's going to lift the game.
Yeah, he's definitely just an old head. He's on that old mentality, bro.
You know what's wild too is, and I hate to say it like this because like I feel like it's almost like stupid to bring it up an extent, but I feel like it's something that makes sense. Like they asked Benny, Conway, and West, yo, like if M were to call upon you, because they were saying this is around like the Nick Cannon bullshit.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, if M were to call upon you to be on the diss track, like would you do it? And all of them were pretty much like, nah. Benny was like, he's like, it depends. Like Benny like kind of like gave him the benefit of the doubt. He's
a hot boy.
But he's like, but probably not. Yeah. Like, and it's like, yo, like I kind of feel that because it's like you're already putting down all the people that are coming up, and it's like people that are setting great examples in music, like just to be yourself. And it's like you're upset because what, they're not, you know, as violent as you in their lyrics, that they're not, you know, trying to battle rap. What is it? Like you sound like the bitter old man at this point. Yeah, man.
Not everything has to be lyrical, and that's another thing too that these old heads haven't adjusted. There's actually subgenres in hip hop now. You have mosh pit shit like City Morgue. You have future shit. You have the Griselda shit. You have lo-fi shit. There's so many boom bap shit, conscious shit, club shit. There's subgenres to hip hop now. Same way rock had metal, punk, hardcore. Yeah, man. That's where hip hop's going.
And some people like that metal, but they don't like punk.
You feel me?
Like literally, what works for one person
doesn't. You don't like
boom
bap. I want to listen to Gucci Mane all day.
Yeah, and the good thing with you, bro, is you kind of touch up on like all that shit. It's really fucking dope, man. I fuck with that shit. I appreciate it. Like that's true versatility, and like it's even better now that you're producing because I feel like now like you're gonna be more engaged with, you know, obtaining your own sound.
Yeah.
And you said you were like a Mac Miller jit, right? So like with Mac Miller, like he was kind of like that he came into the game, he wasn't producing, and then I remember like when he pretty much first tweeted like, yo, I'm now making my own beats, and that's when all his music like became phenomenal.
That's when I peeped in. I never listened to none of his Nikes on my feet until after the fact. When he dropped music with the sound off, that's when I first bumped Mac, and I was like, whoa, I've been sleeping on him. And then Faces, and it's like, God,
Faces was a slept on project of his.
Dude, so I have this not damn near perfect image of Mac, but I never saw that corny commercial side of him. I was like
Kids was dope, but then Blue Slide Park was fucking whack.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like that shit, and then it's like I think he realized it, and that's when he was like, yo, like if I want, you know, my career to go in the direction I want it to go in, I gotta just take control of my own sound. But you're picking up on that mosh pit shit. Should we play them some mosh pit shit?
Oh, bro, we can play the hardest shit ever.
Which one in your opinion is the hardest shit ever as far as your mosh anthems? Because you got mosh anthem, mosh anthem, mosh anthem. Like I don't even know which one to play.
Stupid dark, but if I had to say the darkest, evilest one, it had to be I've Had Enough. But I don't know if that's the vibe you want to go down.
You tell me. What do you think the people need to hear if you like mosh pit shit?
I feel like mosh pit shit. Damn. You just I've Had Enough if you want.
All right, where's that at? Let's see. Here it is.
That's just it's dark.
This is I've Had Enough by YVY. This is a mosh anthem. So we hope you don't have enough. So you keep listening.
If there's enough energy like in this crowd, this is I might perform this. But this song is you need everyone.
Oh, well, tell them where you're performing.
Actually. Oh yeah. O'Malley's March 7th. Hopefully if everything goes right, 9:15. Yeah, if everything goes right, then no weird shit happens. Yeah, I'm out.
All right. So this is I've Had Enough by YVY.
Boy, fucked up. Back to the bone, all on my own. I don't claim Earth, this ain't even my home. Don't envy up, most of you clones reincarnated to take back the throne. I know they heard, don't take my word. Burning the earth, straight to the flow. Society, no go, humanity, so slow. Nah, I cannot take this shit. My mind too heavy, be brick. I don't rock levy cheap shit. Blood stains on my Louis V. I know the ops, they plot. Please don't slide to my block. Welcome to the club, blood clot. If you wanna come join, get shot. Sacrifice after life made for me. You in the presence of an angel, boy. Killing demons with the Mac. Overreact when I lose my temper, boy. Schizophrenic, time to panic like a manic. So my soul for this thing called rap. Like finger blister, call me mister. I don't give a fuck about all that.
Should we give him a second one? I got one in mind that I want to play. We gonna give him a second one?
And by the way, a lot of my dark music, my lyricism, and my writing is very horror influenced. You hear a lot of dark, like you said, I listen to 3-6 as well.
Okay.
So when people listen.
Basically, what you saying is you do this shit with ease, right?
Oh, yeah. You can definitely do that one. That's my favorite one. I dropped that shit right after I graduated high school, and I visited my pops after he got out of prison for the first time.
It's fucking lit.
And I was in New York like -5, and I made this shit. Like,
Yo,
it's so crazy.
that's fucking lit.
That's why
This I do this shit with ease by YVY. Turn the fuck up.
Touchdown in Albany, my soul is frozen, need some heat. All these boys think they really know me, but they don't know shit, everything low key. Straight for 4, nigga where it is, I burn this blunt. Nigga where it is, run through the front. Nigga where it is, y'all know with the highest of security. Nah, I've been robbing, sobbing, we be steady, mobbing, hungry like piranha. We want fucking comma, jit, lost of fame. Ran to his mama, now he want the drama, but you don't want it partner. But fuck all that, sit back and laugh, I'ma roll up a blunt. Niggas is bitches, I ain't gonna front. If you towing the dick, I suggest that you come, nigga. No, I saw my name, gave me frostbite. Don't wanna talk, boy, but bite. Lone wolf, I don't got a team. Middle of the pit with my clip out. Fuck a PayPal, fuck a SoundCloud. Tryna take over the South. I got gold in my mouth, don't got gold in my rap. Red tat with the automatic Mac. Nigga back touch down in Albany. My soul is frozen, need some heat. All these boys think they really know me, but they don't know shit. Everything low key, straight before. Nigga where it is, I burn this blunt. Nigga where it is, run through the front. Nigga where it is, y'all boys with the highest of security.
my shit, it's that shit's early. That's an old track. That's like a very old track. I still
That
keep
shit's
it up.
fire though.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
You said so. This is the one you said that you made in -5-degree weather.
Yeah.
So now that the people can hear you, explain to them if they couldn't
Yeah.
hear you before. So how did you end up making this song? You said that you just graduated high school.
Yeah, just graduated. I was working at Chipotle. That's when I first met this man right here, Pat.
Yeah.
2016, 17 era type vibe. And then my pops, like he'd been out of prison for like a year, but I never visited him. He was locked up most of my childhood. Visited that man, and we got to link for like 3 months. Just stay with him for 3 months with my little sister. Oh, shout out my little sister. She does dumb art, dumb tattoos. Falmai. Shout out my sister Falmai. Legendary, another artist coming up as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Talent just be running in the family, bro.
Oh, bro, come on, man. Island energy. That's what I'm saying. Bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I pulled up, bro. Just feel me, just riding with my dad for like 3 months. It was wild.
It just started transpiring from there. Everything started working from there.
Definitely, yeah.
Yo, that shit's dope, man. I fuck with those tracks. And,
Yeah.
and you label these mosh anthems, I'm assuming, because they're just so damn hard. And it's like, yo, I'm bound to play these, and y'all better turn the fuck up.
Exactly. And I probably, if they don't turn out, I probably would just cut it off and then lay some like the bar shit, because I'm not gonna look like a fool. You know what I mean? If I'll go dumb hard if the crowd goes dumb hard. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be jumping solo. Like I'll just perform my raps for that then.
Yeah.
So like yeah.
I would always say, bro, when you perform live, you need to set the tone, but obviously
Exactly.
the energy has to be reciprocated from the crowd as well.
Yeah.
So just make sure you
So-
just be the one setting the tone. I always said I hate a motherfucker that gets on a show and they get up there and just like, y'all ain't fucking with me, y'all ain't here for me, and it's like they didn't even know you were gonna be on the show to begin with, bro.
They
It's
couldn't
like
find out about
you gotta impress them, man. Like some of the rappers I found out about from around here is because they were lit live, like they were mad dope live. Like when I first found out about Mikey Moore, I saw this motherfucker
hard.
spitting in a cipher.
Yeah.
Like it's because they had like some like cipher competition like out in South Beach. And I slid out there with Swace and like, yo, I didn't
Oh,
know
shit.
about Mikey Moore. This is when he was floating. And it's
Yeah.
like he started spitting. And it was like, yo, all right, like I fuck with this.
Bro, yeah. Hey, that's the best way to do it live.
Yeah,
and that's
man.
what I gotta start doing, man.
Same thing with X and them, bro. It used to be
come on.
Kid Trunks and skiing all them out there in the mosh pits with them, like yo,
Right.
just fucking it up. And it's like, yo, that was the energy they wanted to, bring to the crowd, and they did.
Exactly.
Because obviously, before X passed, they had the craziest crowd.
They had Broward on lock.
Yeah, man. So
they had Broward on lock.
So we know that you're, influenced by like Zach De La Roche and then,
Yes.
X as well. But like, as far as live performances, like, who do you feel like is like someone that like sets the tone like properly for like live performances?
Man, live performance, you hit him on the nail with those two. I mean, you've seen Zach live, bro. He goes
I haven't
crazy.
seen him live. I've seen videos of him live. I want to see him in person. Yeah.
I haven't seen him live either, cause you feel me. But I've seen the videos. I draw inspiration from that for sure. Like
Okay.
more on his underground shit, not the stadium shows.
Yeah.
But if you look at his like when his first album first dropped, like when he was in those little shows.
Yeah.
If you see Zach go live in like 91, bro. Oh my, or like 92. His shit's crazy. His shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, his shit's insane. you know, obviously just my street culture in general. I like having, how can I say, not contact with the crowd, but
Just
I like
high
to feel
energy.
the energy, bro.
That
I
high
love it.
energy, man. You
I
feed
love
off of it.
But if it's not there, bro, at the same time, like on 7th, hey, if you're not turn up, I'm gonna just have 2 playlists ready for low energy crowd. I'm gonna just perform my raps. You feel me? Get some good videos or whatever. You know what I mean? But if the energy is reciprocating the energy, bro, and we can really turn up on 7th.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go March 7th on Mally's. That shit's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. Shout out Longhead and all them. You just put it together. I just got a little 10-minute set, so not major. But yeah, we alive.
Hell yeah. But we just played those mosh anthems right there. But I want to show the people really what you could do, bro. Because honestly, like, you be spitting as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start things off with this one real quick.
Thanks, Brody. Let's get it. Yes, sir.
This is Things Chapter 1. Yeah. YVY. Y'all check it out.
Got them things hanging out my ball veins, cocaine stains all up on my brain. Don't even want the fame, just trying to be the best. Hold up, really need to catch my breath. This punch just burn a fucking hole inside my neck. When you see me, don't greet me, I don't even wanna text. Steady gripping on my text, game dimes in my backpack. Flip a sack and bring it back. Paranoid as fuck, I got a blade under the doormat. Just in case somebody pull up and really own that. Welcome to my home, actually, welcome to my dome. Mind of a madman with a master plan, trying to take over the motherland. Started off with a gram, now I got a mic. This music shit, the only thing I wanna do in life. Me and my brothers posted up with these lead pipes, ready to rearrange your whole face if you like. Don't got a call yet, I'm broke as fuck, I take the Uber. Pooper scoopers is what you is, these niggas clueless. Don't even know what they dharma or the fucking truth is. I'm feeling sort of ruthless, but I keep the things with me. I never leave the crib without the things on me. I never leave the crib without the things on me. Strapped up with the bangs, strapped up with the bangs. I never leave the crib without the things on me. I never leave the crib without the things on me. Got the things, things. The whole world probably fucking plotting on me. Hold up.
About to run another one
Stop
real
trying
quick.
to be like the next man, trap rappers through the
This ain't as much
We
boom
was
bap.
lit, yeah.
Ain't as much boom bap, but I fuck with this one too.
all these boys, so we got no, ayy, nah, never was a leech, always been a beast. Haters talking, but to me they sound like bumblebees. Buzzing out the mouth, take them to the south. Couple minutes, they gon' see what we really bout. It don't matter what you think, I'ma do it. Flow stay off the drugs, like fluid. Dirty buddy, stupid hoe, call me Lewis. Now she gotta walk home, she clueless, yeah. Ayy, no way, no way, no way, no way, no. Nah, no more love, no more hugs, no more tests, give me drugs. You can push, you can shove, you can hate, you can love. At the end we going to the same place. Put my ashes in a Ferragamo vase. If you snooze, you gon' lose in this life, by the way. All my dudes really cool, really rock on your grave. Keep my friends at a distance, enemies in my reach. Google ready to bust, insecurities breach. I remember them nights, acid tabs by the beach. Now I'm 20 years old, not where I wanna be. About to hit me some licks, just to make ends meet. Demons all in the midst, but they won't test me. Nah, ayy.
That's all they getting off that one.
Yes, sir. Hey, to peep the rest, just go on.
Yo, honestly, but what is it you said there? You can hate, you can love. What is it?
I was like, fuck. You can hate, you can love, you can push, you can shove. At the end, we go into the same place. Put my ashes in a Ferragamo vase.
Yo, that shit was crazy. Yo, bars.
Yeah, I appreciate you. For
I
real,
fuck
bro.
with that, man. Hey, honestly, y'all, I wish I could play you this man's whole SoundCloud. I listened to his whole SoundCloud from top to bottom today twice.
Yo,
No
that's
lie,
lit.
the
That's
first
so
time was
fire.
me driving to work. I bumped the whole fucking thing.
You started from top or
I went
at
on
least
your top tracks. I pressed play on the Susio EP, and
Wow.
I just let that shit ride all the way through the bottom. And then the second round was when I was ending my day. Shout out KK. We literally both put it on our own individual
Yo.
phones. We just started playing that shit.
Oh,
Yo,
man, that's God.
that shit was mad dope, man. But no lie, bro. Like, you really got a lot of shit going for you, man.
Hell yes.
I feel like a lot of people gonna have to keep an eye out for you because I feel like you got this little following on SoundCloud. I see like SoundCloud
Oh, yeah.
really be fucking with you.
That's that's where I've never let. I've been doing Instagrams. I've restarted Twitters. Sometimes I'll get like a little bit like
But
I
SoundCloud
was weird.
remains.
I literally would delete my Instagram because I was getting too much like not feedback, but like I was getting too much clout. I guess you could say. I was
Yeah.
on some weird shit. Like I would delete and restart just because I didn't want fame yet. type vibe.
Yeah.
But like now that shit's, I feel like you know what I mean. Stop restarting.
You're at a point
Be
in
more
life where it's
professional,
just like,
yeah.
yo, like I gotta do this, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like what I'm meant to do. And it's like I
Exactly.
feel like no matter what we do, like it comes with the positives and the negatives. I always tell people life is literally all about balance.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like no matter what
47, bro,
happens,
47 capital T's.
crazy ass number, bro.
That's he's the one that showed me balance. Unfortunately, he didn't find it. But dude, that's one of my probably my second or third favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Steez. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, with the whole balance shit, a lot of people lose what they're keeping their sights on because they just feel it's like, you know, they only want the money, they only want the attention, they only want, you know, to put out music and not be bothered. It's like, yo, in life, no matter what you do, you literally can't have it all.
Can't,
Like
bro.
people don't realize like you can have a perfect life, perfect wife, perfect house, like all that shit. It's like there's something in there that's gonna be a little fucked up.
Always.
And it's like I think once you come to terms with that, it's just like, yo, you know what, just bring whatever comes my way. And like I've kind of just learned to take everything with a positive stride at this point, because it's just like, you know what, at this point I just always think to myself like, God put this here in front of me for a challenge. Like I gotta grow. Like something's about to happen that like I need to understand what's happening in front of me right now, and they lose sight on the future because they don't look into like what's going on right now. Like everybody looks too far down the line. They just want the end game. It's like I think these are the moments like right now that like we need to be treasuring the most, bro.
Exactly, because looking back, I feel like retrospect, especially with the energy, like we didn't have to link, even with this.
Yeah.
It's like we didn't have to link,
But yo, it feels like shit's right.
it's just right. It's season. It's just season, bro.
Right, man?
We got to put a voice back in Broward, just South Florida in general. Kodak Law, X gone. Like there's really no scene down here no more. We just got to bring it back.
Hell
Some
yeah,
positive
man.
shit.
And the thing is like we really got all the resources and the, you know, the talent to really make that happen.
Can, bro.
It's just necessary.
It's happening.
I don't even know. What's happening for you though in 2020, bro?
Man, I want to have like 5 kids, bro.
In 2020? Bro, you gotta chill a little bit. You gotta chill a little bit. You don't need to be on no Dwight Howard shit right now.
Nah, I'm about to be on some sperm donor shit.
Yeah.
Cause I just want to see myself. And
Wait, no. You want to
simulations.
hear something fucked up? I told my homeboy this is one of those like I just smoked and I have a scenario to tell you kind of situation.
Yeah.
Yo, I was like, you want a kid, bro? I was like, go donate some sperm, right? Watch the person have the kid, keep distance, and then when the kid hits the right age, let them know I'm your father. Like just appear out of nowhere and be like, yo, I was a sperm
You have the
donor.
vision.
I donated sperm to your mom. Your mom had you, told you she was your mom. You know, said that this was your dad. But I'm really
Bro,
your
that's
father.
the vision. You
Like
got the vision.
25 years old, like when the child is like in the prime of their life
Yeah.
and they really like need to like
Find out their genetics and shit. You feel
not
me?
even like find out their genetics, like they're just like finding out their purpose in life and like they already have a million things in their mind, and then it's like 1,000,001 is like I'm actually your
father.
fucking father. Like
And they look exactly like you too. It's like
it's like, oh my god,
You're my
like
father.
I always knew someone was missing in my life.
That's crazy.
Like that shit's wild, right?
That's insane. That's the vision, bro.
Right? See, I got you on that one, right? Australia's fake, y'all.
Australia's fucking fake.
Australia ain't real, guys. I think
What if that's where they spend our sperm though, and they make like clones with our sperm over there?
with Australian accents.
Apparently, it's close to China. Apparently, they make kangaroos.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna have to talk about this off air. This is wild.
Yeah.
But if y'all are just tuning in, this whole episode has been about us discovering that Australia is not real. It's a hoax.
The fucking
Quote
hoes.
unquote, it's a hoax. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
For
Fuck.
sure. Yeah.
2020 though, bro. I expect big things from you, man. Like hopefully more performances. You know, hopefully you just put yourself out there a little more, because it's always seemed like from the moment I found out about you like a couple months ago, it's always seemed like you were just very like how you said, like anonymous, mysterious, like
For sure.
just like an enigma. This is wild. Like
Yo, I appreciate it, bro. Like
yo, you already know, man.
it's bro. It's the bigger picture, you know.
Hell yeah,
Big
man.
picture.
That's all we looking at here in Broward,
Yeah.
man. Broward always looking to, you know, build that bigger picture and just build the foundation, man. We
Yeah.
set the foundation a few years ago. We had some setbacks, but yo, trust me, I tell you, Broward County about to come back.
Big time, dude. Big fucking time.
Hell yeah.
No doubt about it. It's
Yeah.
literally no doubt.
Yo, but let the people know where they could find you on social media, bro. So this way they could tune
Yeah.
into anything you be dropping.
So yeah, it's pretty much YVY kills. Y, like the letter Y, capital Y. You see.
I was
on the
gonna ask you,
title.
does that mean anything? YVY?
It's my initials. This is my middle name and my last name. So
Okay.
Yadiel Vasquez. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was wondering what it was. I was like, is that like a question? Like, are you asking
Yeah.
why or something like that?
Nah.
All
The
right.
last Y is for the Y though. That's why I put it there.
Like why?
Put it there. What the fuck?
Like your name, why?
Yeah, like
Okay.
why YV the initials and then Y because just question everything.
Just like almost a question mark at
Question
that point.
everything. Just
Okay.
why.
I can fuck with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all heard him at YVY Kills. Go follow him on everything. Go fuck with his music. This kid is going to do some great shit. Come on, man. My mom's watching.
Oh, shit. My bad, bro.
She probably is. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you say you're Jewish. You got dumb comedy, man. Come on.
Oh, I know. I be having fun with it, man. I'm
Yeah.
just fucking with you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
fucking
bet.
with you. That's all. I be just trying to have fun here. But yeah, y'all follow him at YVY Kills. Y'all know where you can find us. That's at Emano Talk. That's at EMANOTALK. This Sunday we got K Charles. Next Thursday we got Hitman Fuego. I just unleashed all of the March people that are coming out. Your boy Kush Clark gonna be here on the 15th.
Kush fucking Clark.
Shout out Kush Clark.
Shout out
Hey
Kush Clark.
K, shout out to you for setting this up. You
Yeah.
played his song one day and look what happened. We made it happen.
Hey,
He's
get
this boy's
Moonwave in
here.
here real quick though, so we can produce the podcast because we got a podcast coming out too.
Y'all got podcasts
Yes,
coming
a
out?
conspiracy podcast.
Oh, my
Let me talk
God.
about crazy shit. Wait, just pull up real
Yo,
quick.
we're gonna talk about that after real quick. I got an
After?
idea for y'all.
Alright,
But yeah,
bet.
we're gonna talk.
All right, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But shout out your podcast real quick, bro.
Oh
What's it
yeah,
gonna be
so
called?
we haven't dropped anything yet. It's just whenever we get fried and drunk, we just so happen to talk, so we just started recording it, and it's called Mooncast,
Okay.
and it's just us bullshitting, just getting drunk and fried, and just talking about like shit with like Australia shit, and just anything, everything.
If y'all want to hear about Australia being a hoax. Huh?
Yeah. Shoot,
Yeah, go for it. Go for
Shouts
it.
out to everyone. You feel
Show
me?
them the Mooncast folk.
Mooncast.
Yeah.
He got the title.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
bro.
another title belt. Goldberg don't have the only belt around here.
Bro, hey, yo, real quick, I wanted to ask you just because I don't really know a lot of people interested. Who's your top 5?
My top 5
All time,
wrestlers?
all time.
Oh, fuck. Are we talking my favorites or am I talking realistically?
Just like overall, like people that you just really fuck with, like wrestling.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Talent wise or like my personal favorites?
Personal.
All right, my personal favorites, that's number 1 right there, Goldberg.
Goldberg,
That's
for
my
sure.
favorite. Little Jewish kid growing up when a Jewish guy's going 200-0, like that's the
Yeah.
best thing that could have happened to us. Second for sure is Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah.
Then I gotta say Chris Jericho,
Fuck yeah.
Rob Van Dam, and then Shawn Michaels. Those are like my 5 right there. If I were talking about who's the greatest wrestler of all time, if you want to talk about who was like the most influential wrestler, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. But realistically, like talent in the ring is Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, talent wise, is the greatest wrestler of all time.
Yep, he's my number 1 as well.
Like in ring, like nobody ever put their heart on a match like that man did.
And he
Y'all
bring a
can't
whole
tell me
nother side
otherwise.
to it. He bring that like no homo. He bring that pretty boy shit too. He had females out there, fam.
Yeah, man,
He was
Heartbreak
on some
Kid,
shit.
Heartbreak
A
Kid
little
for real.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels, bro.
Shit's lit.
Legend, bro.
Yeah, but y'all heard it here first. We got some wrestling shit coming probably later in the week. I know Super Showdown is happening as well, so our prediction show should be coming out later this week with that. So y'all tune into that, even though I don't really give a shit about Super Showdown. But we still going to do it because we know everybody wants to know what we think between Kevin and I. But remember, follow us on social media at Emano Talk. That's at EMANOTALK. We got K Charles, Hitman Fuego coming up, our next 2 guests. Y'all could go on EmanoTalk.com. We still have merch available. I want to shout out our sponsors, Balt Vodka, but most importantly, I want to shout out our sponsors, Marie's Baked Munchies. They just launched their key lime pies. They got a deluxe version, I think is the way they wanted to term it. They got a deluxe version. If you want a deluxe version, or if you want your good old key lime pie, you let us know. We got
that
you.
sounds fucking gas, bro.
Yo, and it's going to be
You have any
exclusive.
right now or no?
Not right now, but honestly, I'll talk to you about it. But if I'm not mistaken, next week they're going to start their first batch of deliveries, and you're going to actually be able to exclusively pre-order your Marie's famous key lime pies on EmanoTalk.com. And they're going to be delivering and everything. So if y'all want that key lime pie, hop on EmanoTalk.com. I think it's starting Monday. You should be good to start pre-ordering them.
Yeah. Yo,
Y'all
get
tune into that.
Get that shit, bro. Approved, and I'm gonna grab some too and
Yeah,
grab
I'm
it.
telling you,
And
y'all.
I'm gonna do a mukbang to that shit. A mukbang
What?
to the pie.
What is that?
It's like when weird people just record themselves eating a mass amount of food.
I
I know you haven't seen that shit.
know what you're talking about. I was just like, I never heard that term.
Bro, that shit weird though.
That shit's wild, man.
Hey yo, I just want to roast Santoyo because you just texted me, you said my head shaped like a noodle. I just want to say,
That's terrible, man.
I want to say you look like Gecky and Jit.
Honestly though, I was gonna say that child photo you posted, bro. You got a big
Bro,
ass
I had
fucking
a
head,
massive head.
bro. You look like
Mine's
that.
still
You know that
massive,
little
but I grew
angry
into
ass
it.
jit that smacks the phone in that little
Bro.
gif. That's what you look like,
Dude.
bro. But Puerto Rican.
Bro, my head was like insanely big. Like I grew into it a little bit.
That shit's wild. Like
But-
even that hat kind of looks small on you, bro.
Yeah, I have a massive head.
So say your head is a noodle, like damn, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, but he looks like ex's son, and he also looks like a retired stripper.
Oh man, y'all gonna have to handle that after
Nah,
this.
we be doing this.
Hey,
bro.
but
It's okay.
Santoyo, I know you don't know me and I don't know you just yet, but I heard your music, bro. You gotta slide one of these
Yeah.
days.
You got to. If you
But yeah,
feel-
man.
Yeah.
Yo, I fuck with all y'all. Y'all boys are a funny ass group of
Bro,
people, man.
we
I don't
live.
even know what I got myself into meeting
We
y'all,
live,
but I
bro.
know I just feel good vibes, man. I fuck with it. Y'all make sure y'all fuck with YVY. The
Yes,
Mooncast
sir.
coming soon. All that
Mooncast
good
coming
shit.
fucking soon, bro.
Hell yeah, man. But y'all could subscribe, rate, and review on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and all podcast platforms. This is going to be available on YouTube pretty much immediately after this if
lit.
y'all missed out on the live cast. But yo, shout out to you, YVY.
Most definitely,
It was
bro.
a fucking pleasure meeting
we,
you,
we
bro.
definitely gonna do this again. in the
This
future.
ain't even the first time we're
Yeah.
going to link up. We're definitely going to link up, man.
Definitely.
I'm going to talk to y'all about some shit after this. But y'all tune in Sunday. We got K. Charles, man. But much love, peace, many blessings,
Yes, sir, bro.
unlimited growth, prosperity. Yo,
Yes, sir, bro. Let's
Catch
get
you.
it.
Catch y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir.